what is there to what advice or wisdom? I don't even know if we have like the words. We don't have to force anything, but like, what about those dudes who may not have good relationships with their kids? And I don't want to say it's just because like they ain't shit dudes, but like it's just a generational curse of like them not having stable, well-off situations with their fathers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is there something to like say to those dudes, or like I don't know? I
Yeah.
just, you know
The
what
only
I'm saying.
thing I would say to them is be persistent in your want to have that relationship, right? Because you've already, you have to look at it this way. You have to try to regain their trust, right? Because from the time they were born until whatever time, right, it is right now, only the person who's listening to this, they're the only ones who know. But between that time, you lost whatever trust they had in you because you weren't there, right? And so you have to try to gain back that trust um, for as long as it takes, right? And if you have that mindset, okay, I'm gonna do whatever it takes for however long it takes to try to make this relationship happen, whatever it takes, then eventually that relationship will come back, and they'll learn to trust you, and then they'll build with you. Um, I'm a firm believer in that. So it might not happen in a week, it might not happen in a day, it might not happen in a year, it might not happen in 2-3 years.
But the persistence.
But if you're like, hey, whatever it takes, however long it takes, for however much it takes, I'm going to do that. And then after a while, it'll come in there. So persistence um, is my best advice to those guys.
Yeah, to piggyback off of Christian, I went 6 years without seeing my oldest child, and like now I see her
Well, look at God working on this
every
podcast.
other weekend. Yeah, I see her every other weekend. I had a problem with driving down to. Her mom wanted me to visit her for an hour or two, drive down to Port Arthur, visit her for an hour or two, and drive back to Houston and keep doing that. So me, I kept getting in the way. I kept getting in my own way. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I got these rights and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, bro, like you hadn't seen your child in 6 years. Like what entitlement are you really coming with? And so, I had to check myself and realize that me driving down for my daughter was not nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing that was going to be anything to stand in the way of me seeing her, me rebuilding that relationship, me rebuilding, saying our future together. So I did it. I finally said, fuck it. I make the drive still now. I'll make the drive whenever I need to.
Hey, how long did it take for y'all to once you started making those drives? How long did it take for you like pretty much to get in her good graces?
So really it won't take long. It took us like, I think like the first month. So she's like, okay, well.
How old is she?
My daughter?
Yeah.
She's 8.
8, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so her mom didn't want us to be alone together at first. But
Gotcha.
now we're at to where you take her, be with her, and bring her back home. And so I'm working my way up to being able to bring her all the way to Houston for a weekend. And what I have to do is I have to keep doing what I'm doing until her mom is comfortable with relieving her. And I can't make no fusses about it. I gotta just take it on the chin like a real nigga, because it's nothing to deal with to see my child, to be there. It's easy.